this video is for Tuesday, October 13th, and we will get started with our math. Practicing repeated addition is the lesson we're on. Let me minimize all this. So we are on topic 4, lesson 3. Again, it's called practicing repeated addition. So these problems on the side that we've already done during live time have a nice little section for a picture. I think pictures really help with arrays and repeated addition. It just helps make the problem a little bit more clear. So for this, I really recommend using like a blank piece of paper, a little corner, or your whiteboard, something to draw out pictures if needed. I'm just going to try to smush them onto the side here. So number 4 says, Kristen has 5 shelves on her bookcase. I'm going to draw 5 lines, one for each shelf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 shelves, and we're going to put 4 books on each shelf. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I got my top shelf here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there's 5 shelves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there are 4 books on each shelf. So each of these shelves is a row. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. Each of those rows gets a line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 lines. And on the line, we're going to write down how many are in each of those rows. So there's 4 books, plus 4 books, plus 4 books, plus 4 books, plus 4 books. So we have 4 plus 4 is 8. 4 plus 4, also 8. 8 plus 8, another doubles there. That makes 16. And if I add 16 plus 4 more, that gives me 20 books. You can also skip count by 4s. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Okay, number 5, Malcolm has 2 rows in his garden. So here's his garden. I'm going to split it up into 2 rows, 1, 2, and there are 2 flowers in each row. How many flowers did Malcolm plant? So this time I have 1 row, 2 rows, and there are 2 in each of those rows. So 2 plus 2 gives me 4. Here I think I'm going to need to, maybe I'll use this space up here because we have 5 rows. So there's 5 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there are 3 desks in each row. So I'll draw 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows, and there are 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. So 5 lines, and there are 3 in each of those rows. So we're adding up the desks. 3 desks plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. And you can skip count by 3, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Or we can pair up a few to kind of make it easier on us. 3 plus 3 makes 6. 3 plus 3 makes 6. 6 and 6, another double, is 12. And then to 12, we add 3 more. 15 desks. 15 desks in all. Number 7, Frank has 10 baseball cards. He places them in 2 rows. So I'm going to make 2 rows here, and we need to split them up in equal groups. So I'm going to kind of count by 10, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so if I had 10 baseball cards and they're in 2 equal rows, it'd be 5 and 5. So there would be 5 in each of those rows to get to 10 baseball cards. Number 8, Jenny, they gave us our nice boxes here again. Jenny has 5 rows per page in her photo album. So there's 5 rows. So I'm going to draw 4 lines to make 5 different areas. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I kind of count them up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 rows in that rectangle. And there are 2 pictures in each of these rows in her album. So that means we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There should be 5 different lines. And there are 2 in each of those rows. So I'm going to add up 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Or you can group different 2's together to add up a few 2's at a time. Number 9, Nina has a bookcase with 4 shelves. So the trick is, however many shelves or rows you want to draw 1 less line in a rectangle. So if I go 1, I want to draw 3 lines, 2, 3, then I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll get 4 shelves or 4 rows. And she has 5 dolls on each shelf. So I'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many dolls does Nina have? So she has 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows, 4 rows. So 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. And there are 5 in each of these shelves or rows. 5, 10, 15, 20 in all. Or you could group, maybe your 5's together. 10 and 10 makes 20. Okay, number 10, Whitney bakes muffins in a muffin tray. The muffin tray has 2 rows. So there's my rectangle, and I have 2 rows, 1, 2. And there are 4 in each row. So that means we'd have 1 group, 1 group. So we should have 2 lines, something plus something. And that something would be 1, 2, 3, 4. We want 4 plus 4, which gives us 8. So it'd be that first choice, letter A. Last one is writing a story problem using repeated addition. I'm going to use this picture here, but you can be creative and write your own repeated addition story if you'd like. So I see this little bunny has 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like he has 4 baskets. Bunny has 4 baskets, and he has 3 carrots in each basket with 3 carrots in each. How many in all? And I'll draw my little picture here. I'll draw a rectangle. So I want 4 baskets, 4 rows. So I'm going to draw 3 lines. And then we're going to draw 3 carrots. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 in each. So then I'll have 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. So we want 3 4 times. There's 4 baskets. Oops. Sorry. Which gives me 12. So 6, right? 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. There are 12 carrots in all. Okay, so that's our math. The next piece for our homework today is your fairy tale. So yesterday, your homework was to complete all of your planning pages. That has this page on the front of that packet. So it's figuring out who you want your characters, your beginning, middle, end, and then you have a lot of idea pages. So this should be completed from yesterday. And you each have a blank book. Mine is white. Yours is some kind of color, red, yellow, blue, green, whatever color it is. But on the inside, it's all white. It's a blank book. This is where you're going to now start telling your story. So whatever you had on your planning page, like maybe you decided to write a story about a genie and a lamp, and maybe that genie also goes up a beanstalk. I don't know. You get to tell your own story. So this is where you'll start your maybe once upon a time this happened. Try to focus on really telling the story and how you want to break it down. You know, kind of like a real book. So maybe not all the words on one page. Maybe use the bottom pieces or the top pieces to tell the story and leave some room for pictures. So for homework, you'll have today and tomorrow. So it says start writing your fairy tale in your blank book using your planning pages, and then tomorrow to finish up your story and add pictures. So you have 2 days to write your story. And for the front part, it's kind of little slippery. It's the special paper. On here, it's better to use Sharpies if you have any Sharpies, or pencil or even crayon. Markers don't work very well because they just kind of slide off like a whiteboard. So you have writing your fairy tale. You also have, just like yesterday, in the purple journal, to write down answering a prompt of your choice from the October calendar, your lesson 4-3, and keep practicing your Espanol lesson 1- for lessons 1 through 3. Lessons 1 through 3. Our test will be this Friday. Yep, so that is our homework for today. You have a great Tuesday, and I'll see you tomorrow.